Hey y'all. So I'm JWoww of Planet JWoww. And I am tired. I am tired of dead black bodies being entertainment. I'm tired of them being presented in order to boost news cycles. So I want to be clear about some things. I have something I have a thing that will help end racism, that will join with the other things that are anti-racist, and so they're taking a step in the direction of ending racism, and the things that are focused on ending racism, and then the things that are focused on what do we do after we end racism. I have two of those three. I don't have anything anti-racist. I start at the ending racism place and then work to the ending racism is ended, and what do we do afterwards. And in order to shortcut, because the ending racism is an acceleration of the anti-racism. There are people who need to go at a slower pace, and so they're going to take those individual steps. I'm calling out, if you were a white person who was in a book club to learn about racist past and are sitting going, I learned all this stuff, I'm in pain, I've got my white guilt under control, I've done my work, I'm ready to dive in, I want, like, where do I go? And what do I do? Not just what is there to be done, because what there is to be done is enormous. What do I do as a white person? Whether I feel like I have privilege or not, I know I want to be a great ally. How do I become an ally, a real one who can actually make a difference? How do I do that? I have a way of doing that. I have a thing that creates that. And for those of you who need these credentials, the black leaders love what I'm trying to do with white people and are on a certain level wondering why white people aren't stepping up. I am telling you that I can help you do the thing. Share this video. I want 50 white people to show up like in the next week. Show up with $243, and I'm going to take you through a class. First, I'm going to take you through, show up with $500, because first I'm going to take you through a class on safety, and that's going to happen over the course of a month. There's 4 classes. Then once you learn what safety is, how are you going to be an ally if you don't know what safety is? You don't even know what you're trying to create. And if you're trying to create the safety that has been safe for black people up until now, that's not safety. If you're trying to create safety for people, whatever kind of ally you are, whether it's a racial ally or a genderization ally or whatever the thing is, whatever ally you want to become, until you know what the safety is that you're headed toward, that you're building for people, if you don't know what it is, then you can't offer it. That's not real power, flailing around, hoping that you do the right thing. You know what it's like to be white right now. You don't know whether to open the door or let someone open the door, whether to speak out for someone or be quiet and listen, or be quiet and let them speak out, or open the door for them and then let them speak out. Or like you don't know what to do as a white person right now, in part because black people don't know what to do either. We haven't had white people who gave a shit about us. How are we supposed to know? I'm not talking about the white people who marched with Martin and the bless the people at the upper line in New Orleans, who since, practically slavery days have been, feeding back black people in a fancy place as best they could and making sure that their jobs and all that other stuff. I'm not talking about those white people. I'm talking about most white people. I'm talking about most low melanin count people. I want you to feel like an ally because you know what you're doing. Let me help you figure out what to do so you stop sticking your feet in wood chippers, trying to help, and doing it often badly. I love that you're fucking up. I love those of you who are brave enough to screw up. Are you brave enough to screw up? If the answer is yes, when it comes to intersectional divides and building bridges and learning how to build real, good, sustainable, solid bridges across cultural intersectional divides, if you want to do that, not to say that you took somebody's pretty course, no offense, people out there, there are a bunch of people feeding a bunch of pablum to a whole bunch of white people who don't know what to do. Look me up. Watch my videos. This is not that. I'm doing a root camp. Boot camp only kicks your ass. I want to kick your collective ass so that together, let's knock the shit off of you and out of you, and then take what is nourishing about you and get that fed so that it can be strong, so that you can have a superpower called allyship. I'm not begging you guys to come. I've talked a Nazi and a KKK member into rethinking their position on Negroes. I've done my part. I just want to share it with you guys. Share this video. Get me 50 white people with guts who want to learn how to be great allies. Find them, bring them. It's $243 for 3 classes. That's the racism course. You don't get to take the racism course until you take the safety course, because in the racism course, the ending racism course, I'm going to teach you how to create safety that can open the way for you to be in interchange with the people with whom you're being an ally. Hi, I'm showing up with safety. I need to know where to put it. I would love to figure out how to customize this so that it works for you, so that we can get some shit done. I'm here to be the hand at your back. I'm here to be a wind under your wings. I'm here to be whatever fucking cliche you want me to be as an ally, as long as we get the stuff done, so that there's an equalization across the spectrum of where it is that we're playing. Is it across gender lines? Great. Is it across racial lines? Great. Whatever it is, I'm here for it. Find me 50 people who are here for it. Safety class starts in 2 days, May 17th, 43 people. I want 43 people to come sign up for the safety course, because you need to take the safety course in order to take the racism course. I am not teaching a bunch of white people who are flitting from black person teaching them to black person teaching them so that they can say that they took so-and-so's course. I'm looking for people who actually want to be allies, who actually want to get in the trenches. I'm still in the middle of a ceremony right now while I'm speaking with you that's going on, a racial and ending racism ceremony that's being lived by a bunch of people, where literally it's a flip on our culture. We've got black people in the dominant position and white people experiencing, and for most of them for the first time in their lives, what it feels like to be treated like a nigger. They're actually getting to experience that. And it's blowing their minds. That's what I want to have happen, because that's the white allies who are like, I knew it was bad. Fuck this shit. This has now become a priority. I'm looking for that. Those people, there are a lot of them. They've read the books. They've done the book club. They've done their best. They've asked all the black people and been turned down for learning about stuff, and they don't care. They're going to keep asking until they get it. There are folks out there like that. I got your food over here. Please find them. White people out there, please find the white people who are going to get this, and let's get this done. So safety first, and then ending racism class. You got to take the safety class first. I'll expand the safety class in order to get more people into the racism class. It's a 2-step process, y'all. Y'all don't know what safety looks like for us. How you going to fix it? How you going to create it? That's the arrogance that's out, that takes people out of allyship, thinking that in their allyship, they're saviors, and y'all get to know stuff that you don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how you were trained to behave. Let's not do that. Okay? So thank you. I'm going to go. This is short for me. I'm going to come back and I'll do other short ones. All right. Y'all take care. Thanks. All right. Bye. Let's try that again. I'm JWoww of Planet JWoww, and I'm a tribe-sourced human. This is our legend that we are building together, sweet ones. Thank you so much. Sticking to it. I'm going to see you soon. I'll be back later on today. Until soon, y'all.